In this lesson, you will learn how to use the other controls in the Login category of the toolbox. To begin, open the My Membership sample file from your Sample Files folder. And add a new page to the project called mylogin2.aspx. Now open the new page in Design View and add a login control to the page. Set the ID of the new login control to Login My Page. And use Auto Format from the Quick Tasks menu to set the new login control to the Professional format. You first used Auto Format in Lesson 1:15. Next, we're going to look at the Login Name control. The Login Name control displays the username of the logged-in user. You've seen it in the top right corner of the automatically generated pages. It will be blank unless the user is logged in. Add a Login Name control to your page now and place it below the Login control. Set the ID of the new control to Login Name My Page. Now view the page in your browser. Next, log in using the username and password you created earlier. If you are not completing this course incrementally, the login details in the sample file will be username, smart, password, learn ASP. As you can see, the Login Name control now displays your username. Close your web browser now. Next, we're going to look at the Login Status control. The Login Status control shows either a log in or log out hyperlink, depending on whether or not a user is logged in. Clicking Log In will send the user to the login page, and clicking Log Out will log them out. The control does this without you needing to write any code at all. Add a Login Status control to your page now, and place it just after your Login Name control. Set the ID of the new control to Login Status My Page. Now view the page in your browser again. As you can see, the Login Status control is currently displaying a Log In link, since you are not currently logged in. Log in now using the same username and password you used earlier in this lesson. As you can see, the Login Status control now shows a Log Out link. Click the Log Out link now. You've now been logged out. Click the Log In link, and you're redirected to login.aspx. This is because it has been selected as the login URL in the web.config file. Close your web browser now. If you look in web.config, you'll see the tag forms login URL equals account/login.aspx. The login URL property here defines the account/login.aspx page as the default login page. The login status control will automatically send users to this address if they click its login link. The user is also sent to the default login page if they attempt to access a page that they do not have access to. Note that as well as the controls covered in this lesson, ASP.NET has the Change Password and Password Recovery controls, which are very self-explanatory. The Password Recovery control uses the email settings you learned about in Lesson 9.2 to send a new password to the user's email address. There is also the Login View control, which allows you to create an area of the page which appears differently to logged-in users than to logged-out users. An alternative approach to Login View would be to create 2 or more panel controls and set their visible properties according to whether the user is logged in or not. You would use this approach if you wanted to base the visibility of the panels on more complex criteria than simply whether the user was logged in. Close Visual Studio now. You've now completed Lesson 9.7. Use other login controls.